The Middle East, a region of deserts, vibrant markets, ancient wonders, and millennia-old civilizations, has an array of symbols that represent its rich history. Among these symbols, some shine brighter than others. Yet, there's one symbol, an unsung hero, which played a pivotal role in the region's growth and development: the Dhow Ships. Dhows, traditional wooden sailing vessels, are as integral to the Middle East as its sand dunes and ancient mosques. The sheer ingenuity behind their design showcases the region's maritime genius that thrived for centuries. At a glance, the Dhow, with its sleek structure and broad triangular sails, looks elegant and timeless. But the true beauty of the Dhow lies beyond its physical attributes. It's the embodiment of the region's relationship with the sea, trade, and exploration. Historically, the Middle East has been at the crossroads of global trade. The Silk Road, the incense route, and the spice route all crossed through this region. But while these land routes are often discussed, the maritime routes powered by dhows remain overshadowed. The origins of the Dhow are still debated among historians. Some believe they originated in ancient Yemen and Oman, given the early maritime activities of these coastal nations. Others argue for their Indian or even Chinese origins, pointing out certain design elements and trade connections. One of the primary features of the Dhow is its unique construction method. Crafted primarily from coconut wood, teak, or other hardwoods from the Indian subcontinent, the planks of a dhow are sewn together with coconut or palm ropes, rather than being nailed. This gives the ship a certain flexibility, which is crucial for navigating the treacherous waters and shallow regions. The sails, made of palm leaves or cotton, are often set on a tripod mast, allowing sailors to capture winds from various directions. This design speaks volumes about the deep understanding the shipbuilders had of the unpredictable nature of the wind currents in the Arabian Sea and the Indian Ocean. For centuries, dhows dominated the trade routes between the Arabian Peninsula, East Africa, and the Indian subcontinent. They transported a range of goods: spices from India, incense from the Arabian Peninsula, and ivory and gold from Africa. But it wasn't just goods that dhows ferried. They were instrumental in the spread of ideas, cultures, and even religions. Their voyages led to a cross-pollination of traditions and beliefs, knitting together diverse communities along their routes. The dhows' influence extended to the African coast, where they played a role in the establishment of Swahili culture, a fusion of Arab and African cultures. Dhows were instrumental in the formation of coastal Swahili cities like Mombasa, Zanzibar, and Kilwa. The role of dhows in fishing cannot be understated. For coastal communities, dhows were the primary fishing vessels, ensuring a steady source of livelihood and nourishment. This established the dhows as not just symbols of trade but also of sustenance. Dhows also played a crucial role in pearl diving, especially in regions like the UAE and Bahrain. These ships would venture into the deep seas, where divers would plunge into the depths to retrieve oysters. The pearling trips, which could last for months, were a testament to the resilience of the dhow and its crew. It's worth noting the communal spirit aboard the dhow. With voyages that often lasted weeks or even months, the crew members formed deep bonds. Songs, stories, and music became integral to their journeys, leading to the evolution of unique maritime traditions and folklore. The decline of the dhow began with the advent of steamships and modern trade vessels in the 19th century. These ships, larger and powered by coal or oil, overshadowed the humble dhow in terms of speed and cargo capacity. However, the legacy of the dhow hasn't faded. Modern-day Middle East, with its towering skyscrapers and bustling ports, still holds a special place for these traditional vessels. They are not just relics of the past but symbols of endurance and adaptation. In many coastal cities, one can still witness dhows gracefully sailing the waters, often carrying tourists eager to experience a slice of history. These dhows, while equipped with modern amenities, still retain the essence of the traditional design. Annual dhow races, especially in regions like Qatar and the UAE, have rejuvenated interest in these ships. These races are not just competitive events but celebrations of a maritime tradition that shaped the region's destiny. Modern shipbuilders, inspired by the dhow's design, are exploring sustainable shipbuilding methods, drawing parallels with the dhow's eco-friendly materials and techniques. The story of the dhow is not just about a ship. It's about the indomitable spirit of a region. It's a narrative of explorers, traders, and sailors who ventured into the unknown, guided by the stars and their trusted dhows. In conclusion, the dhow, with its rich tapestry of history and culture, deserves its rightful place in the annals of Middle Eastern heritage. It's not just a ship. It's a chronicle of dreams, aspirations, and the relentless pursuit of exploration. As we reflect on the Middle East's vast history, let's ensure that we give due recognition to these wooden vessels. They are not just ships. They are the silent custodians of tales that shaped civilizations. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the legacy of the Dhow Ships. If you found this video insightful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth explorations on the Middle East.